Hello, this is Catherine Dubberly, the Answer Lady. I'm a big fan of Kiss Looms. I greatly enjoy mine, and I am cooperating with Kelly at Kiss Looms to make you a playlist of all the basic techniques that you might ever want to know on all of the looms. So welcome and enjoy. Here's a little added note. It occurred to me that not all that many people have Tunisian crochet hooks, and you can also do the picking up of new stitches along the edge with a standard knitting needle. And here I am. This is not even the right size needle for the yarn, and it's a double pointed needle, so I'll need to be careful, but also I can get it out of either end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And remember, I'm going for 14, 9, 10, evenly spaced, 11, 12, 13, 14. You can adjust the size a little, just as with any method. And now hang them on the loom, same as I did from the crochet hook. If you're hanging from a double pointed steel knitting needle like this one, of course it's slipperier, and the likelihood of dropping stitches would be higher, except for one nice little feature. This needle is so slender that I'm actually able to hang the stitches with the needle still in place and then pull it out. So this is another alternative. Looks like somehow I'm one stitch short. Let me just fix that. Voila. These last couple, of course, are going to need tightening up because the working yarn got loose. And it's gone. So I'm ready to knit on square number 7, going that way. Later on, we'll add square number 8 going that way by picking up the stitches that will have been knitted here. Square number 7 right here is complete. And because I said I thought you could do this picking up of stitches along the side to hang them on the loom with a crochet hook, I thought maybe it would be a good thing for us to try that together. Here we go. Remember, as a review, we're putting the tool in behind the entire first column of stitches. And we're generally going pick up 2 stitches, skip a row, pick up a stitch in the next 2 rows, skip a row, until we have 14. And the reason for this is that stitches in rows are not quite the same height. Generally, a row doesn't take up as much height as a stitch. So our square, to be square, is 14 stitches by 20 rows. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now, because I have done this multiple times wrong myself, I think we ought to review how to hang these on the loom. There is only one right way. We always want our knit sides to come out on the same side. And to achieve that, we should be seeing the purl side stretched out behind us. As we knit, more knitting will come down here and it will be the knit side. So, let's hang these stitches. What I'm going to do is make use of the fact that they'll grow a little bit so as to be able to hang several on the loom from the tool, and then withdraw the tool, same way I did with the knitting needle. But because this tool is fatter, I will eventually have to tighten these up to get them to be the right size. It's just a little bit efficient. If you felt uncomfortable with that method, however, there would be nothing wrong with picking each stitch up one at a time without altering its size. Because I've fooled around with it using two methods, of course I will have to go back and even it up. Let's get you out of there. However you choose to do it, this really is not very difficult. Even if a stitch went back through the red fabric, you just fish it back out. So I'm really liking this as opposed to trying to hang the red edge, in this case directly on the loom. That was stressful for the loom and for the knitting, and I wasn't too crazy about it myself. Now if I tug on these and then even them out, it's really not very hard to do with only one row in there. And I am ready to begin knitting. As a reminder, we'll be adding these stitches, starting with this one, up the side of this square. So let's get one ready and put it on the loom. We've done this together quite a bit from both sides, so I'm going to go ahead and go off camera and do my 20 rows, and you do yours. Whoops. And I will see you when it is time for our last square.